does your character feel about Stan? I mean, it seems like they've got an ambiguous kind of relationship so far.
Yeah, there's something that me and Riley were just in the scene fighting about Stan. Well, Stan, he has, in a nutshell, he has something over Satch that I can't discuss, but it's very interesting. He has something over Satch that Satch feels like he has a certain loyalty to Stan as well. Because actually him and Stan, sort of came up together in the Force, So there is an interesting dynamic to me and Stan's, or Satch and Stan's relationship that will soon be revealed.
So how does your character feel about the Nightingale Killer, because he's eluded him for such a long period of time?
Well, there's an interesting thing that will be revealed about Satch in the next coming couple of episodes about who he is and who he was, his family. They sort of introduce his family and all of that kind of stuff in '96, and then you'll see sort of the juxtaposed position of his life in 2016. And there's a reason why in '96 you see Satch with a wedding ring. 2016 you don't. So there is a whole interesting thing that happens in between there. But as far as how Satch feels about the Nightingale in '96 is totally different than 2016, because he's been, sort of consumed with the Nightingale. And in 2016 reality, he's killed already 22 women, and abducted and killed and wrapped them in rosary beads and all that kind of stuff. And so this case has affected his life. From the time that he was just a plain detective in '96 to 2016, so he has a lot of feelings that will come out about this Nightingale guy, and part of why he's so passionate about catching this guy and having this task force be helpful and useful. I like both for different reasons. I've never played older, 20 years older. So that's a lot of fun to do it once the whole process is done. But I love '96 because I get to just come in and start acting. I don't have to be in the makeup trailer for a couple of hours and go through the whole process. So it's easier to just come in and have some fun. But I do enjoy both, because both I try to play with different nuances. '96 I think the character's a little bit more optimistic about being a cop and being effective and he's a lot more energetic, has more of a youthful exuberance. I think that's what I try to do. And then the older Satch is a lot more of a seasoned veteran, seen it all, been there, done that. So that there's a different sort of light or energy in his eyes. I try to think about that, the 20 extra years that he's been on the force and all that he's seen. And so, but I like playing both. I love seeing both. 'Cause in '96 I'm mainly working with Riley, and in 2016 I'm always with Raimi. So it's like, and I love both of them. So it's fun playing. Certain things that he's already being suspicious about, as far as how the hell do you know this, or what made you go back to the house, and what made you go straight for the shed, So there is that, but who the hell would believe that two people are talking in transcendent time? So that would be ridiculous. He'd be like, that's ridiculous. What are you talking about? So as of right now, he's suspicious, but not in a negative way, because it's all helping the case move along, and we're getting new information and new pieces of the puzzle that create a new excitement that we may not have had without them doing that throughout the years.